Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm not too sure how to start this video off, and I'm not too sure how to, I'm just going to speak for the heart and the head and just let the words flow because I just need to. Usually I have a rough idea in my head before I do a video. I have like a rough idea of what I'm going to say, but this video I'm kind of just going to, as I said, speak to the heart. So before we get into like the bad news and like the negative side and all that kind of stuff, I got a new job. I've always wanted to do this job and this career. I left school. When I left high school, I actually went and done like a college course that was to do with all this. So, excuse me. I got a job as cabin crew working for EasyJet. I know I can't wait. I'm due to start my training on the 15th of May, and then I should probably start maybe just after. But you need to do like 6 weeks training down in London, so I'll be going down to London Gatwick to train for 6 weeks, and it's quite good because like EasyJet, they pay for the hotel and they pay for your travel and stuff like that. So, and I'm quite excited to meet like new people and get to see like different places, and I'm just really excited. And as I said, it's something that I've always wanted to do, so I'm really excited to get started. So I'm due to leave my job I'm in just now. I've only got a couple of weeks left. I handed in my resignation, and then I start EasyJet. So that's the good news. My new job, starting as cabin crew EasyJet, that's the good news. Bad news is, I found out that my ex of 2.5 years has actually been dating somebody that I'm quite friendly with that stays in my local area where I stay behind my back. Now, my ex, who you've probably seen on my YouTube channel, I was with for 2.5 years. He was a compulsive liar. He lied about his job. He lied about having a car. He lied about this college course he'd done. He said he had his own flat. He said he was a personal trainer and a mixed martial artist. Like, just all these crazy lies he told me like 8 months in. And at the time, I believed it. But all those lies should have been the red flags for me. But, I chose to ignore them. So as this 2.5 year relationship goes on, this man continues to lie to me, gaslight me, manipulate me, pay for online prostitutes and live cam sex and OnlyFans models, just all this shit behind my back. And whenever I would find out he's done something wrong, he would twist it and he would find a way or make up an excuse or worm his way out it, or he would have the cheek to dump me when he's the one that get caught doing something wrong and he's the one that fucked up and he's the one that done the thing wrong, but he'd turn it round on me. Narcissist. And it's just now, 2.5 years later, that I'm now seeing him for who he really was. Now that the mask slipped, I'm starting to see all the signs were there all along. I just chose to ignore them. So this man, we split up at Christmas, and since then we were actually technically on a break. This guy, I put my cards on my table with this person so many times, and this person made it out to me, rude, made it out to me that they wanted to be with me, they wanted to make this work, they wanted to meet me, they wanted to see me, blah 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 blah. But turns out that whole time that they're texting me and phoning me saying all this, they're actually dating somebody that I know and somebody that I'm friendly with behind my back. What? Bearing in mind, my ex, the guy in question, isn't from Barhead. He's not from where I stay. He's from like fucking 5 towns away. So out of all the places he could have dated somebody and found his new love interest or whatever, he chooses to come to where I stay and chooses to date with somebody 5 minutes up the road. Who the fuck does that? And I'm none the wiser. I'm none the wiser about any of this. And when my ex is sitting up with this new guy, he's also texting me saying that he still loves me and wants to be with me while sitting with some other guy. And I only found this out 2 days ago because my mum spotted them. I mean, what did they think would happen? Did they think they're going to be able to just walk about Barhead and they're never going to be caught? That nobody's ever going to see them, nobody's ever going to clock them, that they're going to actually get away with it? I'm born and bred in Barhead. I have family in Barhead, friends, cousins, you name it. I know everybody to say hello to. So the fact that he was walking about Barhead all gallus thinking I would never see him or somebody I knew would never see him is beyond me. It just shows how stupid he actually is. Like, he thinks he's smart with all his lying and manipulation, but he's really fucking stupid. And my blood's actually boiling even talking about this, but I'm so angry that I believed him and believed his lies and his manipulation, and the fact that the whole time that he's sitting texting me saying he wants to get back with me, he still cares, he still loves me, he's sitting 5 minutes up the road with my pal. That is a fucking scumbag. And honest to God, like, people are really pushing my buttons, because see if this was like 8 years ago when I was like 17, 18, I would be like wanting to fucking, I would fuck them up. I would fuck them up. But I'm older now, wiser, more mature, I'm 25, I've got a career, I've got jobs, I can't risk catching a charge, because I know what people are like, and they pick up the phone and they phone the police, and I ain't catching a charge for two fucking arseholes. They ain't even worth my time. And my ex, he ain't worth my time, and if this person wants to continue dating him and seeing him, then that's their funeral. Martin's only been, sorry I didn't say his name, but fuck it, Martin. He's only been seeing this person for a few weeks and already he's told this person all these lies. That should be the red flags that person needs. And I just think to myself, if you're dating somebody else, when I put my cards on the table and I say to you, let's just go our own way, and you're like, no, don't, I want to see you, I want to meet you, blah, blah. Why do that if you're dating somebody else? Why keep stringing me along when you're dating and going with somebody else? And making out to me that he's not been talking to him, that he's not been seeing anybody, and actually had the cheek to go on my back for posting seductive photos. So I post a photo and it's a big deal, but you can fuck about with another guy behind my back and that's okay, and I've just to accept that and take that lying down? I don't fucking think so. You've got the wrong one. And I don't care if people think, oh, why make this video? Keep your business private. Keep my business private for who? For him? So his name doesn't stay blacklisted, so he's protected, so his business isn't out, but I've just to sit quiet and silent and feel hurt while he gets to dodge the bullet and nobody knows what he's done and he gets to walk away scot-free. No, it ain't happening. Ain't happening. Fuck out of here, man. Keep my business private. Who's that going to protect? Isn't it going to protect me? I've got nothing to be embarrassed about. I've got nothing to feel ashamed about. The only people that should be embarrassed and ashamed of themselves is my ex and the person in question. They're the only two people that should be hanging their heads in shame, not me. I'm not keeping it private to protect their asses or my hell or to protect my scummy exes. He's done enough shit to me, told enough lies, manipulated me enough. I ain't protecting him any longer. I done it for long enough, found excuses for his behaviour and tried to always see the best in him. But he showed me, when I found this out the other day that he'd been doing this behind my back, that showed me who he is as a person and showed me his true colours. And bearing in mind, it's not the first time he's done it. When we went on a break last year for 3 months, he managed to date 2 guys behind my back and then lied about it and then turned it on me. He's just such a manipulative piece of shit, and I actually feel sorry for anybody that has the misfortune of getting sucked into his web of lies next. And at the end of the day, I just think to myself, when I put my cards on the table and gave you the option for us to go our own way, why did you keep stringing me along? And another thing, a couple of weeks ago, my ex came to my house for like 2 hours and sat and made out as if he'd got the train away through for his own bit to see me. But he hadn't. He had left his person that he was shagging's house and came into mine on his way home. But obviously at the time I'm none the wiser, but now looking back I'm like, oh my god, it all adds up, it's all making sense. And I'm just so fucking raging, like he's such a rat and I want to actually gouge his fucking eyeballs out. I'm so angry, but I'm trying to keep calm because I know if I let my anger get to 10, I will go out and cause a fucking riot. And I'm too old for that shit. And I'm too old to be going through situations like this. And the fact that my ex is older than me and how immature he's been and how immature he's acted, it is beyond me. And looking back, I'm like, he's not the person I thought he was. But then I'm thinking, he never was that person. He lied about all that. That was just total manipulation. And then for cunts that are meant to be my friends to be like, oh well, I'll just go with it. Doesn't matter if it's my ex. You still don't go there. You still have a bit of morals if you don't get any fucking morals. If you don't get any right for wrong, like hold on a minute, we're quite friendly. We're actually related. We're actually cousins. Doesn't matter if we're not close. That's still a line you don't fucking cross. And all the lies coming for him and then it's just like, get a grip, man. I don't know who people think they are and who they think they're fucking... Honest to God, I'm just so angry, and talking about it gets me angry because I'm disgusted. And I will never, ever, ever look at him, my ex, like I'm totally done. I couldn't care. I couldn't care if he lives or he dies. At this point, maybe that's his anger talking, but right now I just couldn't. I am so hurt. I feel so betrayed from two parties, bearing in mind. But at the end of the day, I know that I deserve better, and I know that I deserve more than what that arsehole's been giving me. And sneaking about behind my back, talking to other people behind my back, dating other people behind my back, while also making it out as if he wants to make things up with me. The fuck out of here, you fucking idiot, honestly. So that was the good and the bad news. So I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I feel betrayed, I feel hurt. But I live and I learn, I'll take the lesson and I'm going to try and move forward. I have so much to look forward to, I have so much to be grateful for, so much to be thankful for. I have friends and family, real friends that actually care about me and love me and support me, and I've just got to look on the bright side and not let idiots like my ex and my so-called friend and our family get to me, because they're the scumbags, they're the ones that are in the wrong, not me, and I need to remember that. And God help anybody who has the misfortune of getting sucked into his bullshit. Because if what's to be believed and my friend didn't know all this, then look how quickly my ex has managed to fill his head up with a lot of crap. And the last two guys that he dated when we were on a break filled their heads up with a lot of lies as well. Because that is my ex over the back. He's a compulsive liar. But anyway, enough about him. Yeah, so I'm due to start a new job. Can't wait, so much to look forward to, and I'll keep you guys updated in my journey and how I'm doing and stuff like that. I want to thank everyone for their continued love and support, for the views, for the likes, for the subscribers, you know, for the follows on my social media. I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful, and I'm so grateful for everybody's time and everybody's time that they give me. You know, I love doing this YouTube channel. It's a place for me to vent my feelings, it's a place for me to express my creativity and to connect with yous and other people and just try new things. And every day I'm blessed, and every day I'm grateful for it, and I want to thank you everybody for their support. Keep shining, don't let a man ever play with your head. You're stronger than that, and you're loved, and you've got so much to be grateful for. Stay gorgeous. Mwah.